Nathan's combat class with Jason had turned dangerous. Nathan never backed out of a fight, but today was personal.
One day, I'll make your father my slave and piss on him.
And that was when Nathan lost his cool. Little did Nathan know, it was a fatal mistake.
Headmaster, stop the duel! Nathan, yield, please! I yield.
Not enough for me.
The following day, after Nathan's lunch with Doom Faction Deputy Officer Kane, the Hayfield family gathered around Ulrich's hotel room to discuss the upcoming aristocracy examination and to strategize over how to best defend the family from all challengers. Ulrich's brow furrowed as he pored over documents detailing House Crane's strength and how many family members they had at their disposal. Carlton Crane certainly threatens us, but his relatives aren't nearly as strong. As long as I face him one-on-one, we should be fine. Unless, of course, the High Lord Raven has a trick up his sleeve, in which case Nathan desperately wanted to tell his father that there was no need for him to do this, because he had, in fact, registered them to challenge House Raven instead of defending their current title. Besides, Nathan knew the Cranes were nothing compared to the threat the High Lord Raven posed to his family. Nathan squirmed under the pressure. Should I tell father the truth now? But if I do so, he'll worry and his stress might weaken his resolve. Amelia would also fear for my life, and together, the two of them would grow distracted from the task at hand. No, it's better for me to keep it a secret for now. Besides, it'll no doubt make for a dramatic surprise. As Ulrich pressed on with his preparations in front of his children, Nathan smiled and nodded along obediently. He told his father nothing of his plans. Meanwhile, in the courtyard of the Raven family manor, Lord Byrum led House Clay inside the grounds and smiled as the High Lord Raven approached, followed by family members and attendants. Lord Byrum grinned at Remus Raven's fierce expression. Both men were furious and hungry for revenge. My High Lord Raven, sire, House Clay is at your disposal. We are here to discuss our mutual problem. Come sit down with us, Byrum. Formalities are unnecessary. We have much to discuss. Lord Byrum sat across from Remus and waited as the timid servants of House Raven brought them all tea. I'm not certain what your plans are, Remus, but whatever you have in mind, my people are with you. There are many nasty things that plague my thoughts these days. For instance, the Hayfield's invitation to Deputy Officer Kane's tower yesterday. So it was a legitimate offer, then? Yes. My connections throughout Godricshall City have confirmed it. Apparently, they spent many hours in his presence. Damn it all. What a horrendous form of luck that family has. The murderer got an afternoon with him while I myself have yet to see him. It is troubling, Byrum. There is no doubting that. My requests to meet with the deputy have been met with multiple delays. What really bothers me is that we don't know why the officer met with the Hayfields. Perhaps it was simply a congratulatory luncheon, a pat on the back for somehow making it to the upper ranks of the examination without a powerful family behind him. Or is he plotting to advance the Hayfield family in some manner in the future? Perhaps our mysterious deputy officer has grown displeased with the current High Lords of Godric's-land. Lord Byrum Clay frowned as sweat beaded up on his forehead. He unconsciously began to fiddle with his tunic. If that's the case, then the Hayfields will have a powerful backer at their side. Then nothing would stop them from coming after House Clay, given their clear knowledge of my assassination attempt on their daughter. How might we combat that, my lord, if that's the case? Remus saw the fear in Byrum's eyes, and smiled as he consoled his vassal. Worry not, my friend. I was merely musing on an outside possibility. You know as well as I do that the Doom faction would never interfere in the internal affairs of one of their kingdoms, No matter how much an individual officer favors one lord over another, they are forbidden from balancing the scales or influencing things in any way. Lord Byrum Clay sighed as he nodded his head in relief. You're right, as always, my lord. Deputy Officer Kane can do nothing for the Hayfields, even if he wanted to. Plenty of blood has been spilt right before their eyes, and as long as it does not threaten the Doom faction's position, they'll allow it to go on. However, the fact that Kane met with them at all worries me. Supposedly he praised Nathan's strength and performance, which is quite troubling. Who could have imagined that the Hayfield runt would have come so far in such a short amount of time? I never believed he actually had the strength to cut my son Jason down, but perhaps this changes things. Tell me truly now, Byrum. I know you wish for vengeance against him yourself, but I also know you covet the Hayfield lands of Dunshire, just as I do. Given the circumstances, will you do as I say and accept a compromise? Given these circumstances, Remus, I know I need your help to prevail, so I will hear what you have to say regarding the spoils of our conquest. As both you and I know, the hamlet of Dunshire is rich in medicinal herbs from their gardens, herbs that are quite rare compared to the simple ones found throughout the rest of Godric's land. If you join your forces with mine, I will grant you the surrounding lands outside the hamlet, as well as 1/10 of the profits from the medicinal store itself. Is that favorable? Byrum chuckled in his head. To even ask him was merely for appearances. The High Lord was so powerful that there was no way he could say no. Byrum merely nodded his head. Good. Now, as for the upcoming aristocracy examination. I know I told you to hold off your attack on him until then, but as things stand, I believe we must act now, before it begins. What do you have in mind? It's simple, really. To hold on to a title, a lord must have an heir. The daughter is easy enough to deal with later, but Nathan is the thorn in our sides. If we kill him now, everything else will fall into place, and Ulrich will be forced to yield his title to our underlings. Excellent plan, my liege. Do you have any assassins in mind? Remus Raven smiled sadistically. In fact, I do. Where one brother botched the job, the other shall succeed and avenge his honor. Byrum's smile dropped. He cleared his throat. I'm sorry. You want me to send my other son off to face him? Don't worry so much, Byrum. You told me yourself that young Michael's a beginner level 9 and on the cusp of reaching the apprentice stage. He should be able to handle this with no problem. I don't know about this. I see your concern. To ease your worries, I'll send Niles, my eldest son, along as well, to supervise his victory. Niles is an apprentice level 3 warrior and is 18 years old. I promise you, you've got nothing to worry about here. Byrum glanced over toward the men of House Raven and spotted Niles sitting across from his young brother Cedric. Niles was already taller than Remus himself and sported a thick mustache that he rubbed thoughtfully as he watched his father. Byrum smiled, reassured by Remus's promises. I will do as you say, Remus, but I admit I am wary of this plan. Michael is my only remaining son. If he were to fall, my own title would be in jeopardy. Relax, my friend. Think about it. A spiritual warrior examination rank 8 means that Nathan is most likely an upper-level beginner. Between our two boys, they should have no trouble with him whatsoever. I know, I know, but... Remus grew tired of Byrum's hesitancy. How about this? I'll go up to 20% of the medicine store profits. That'll easily double what your yearly income is now. What do you say?
Please subscribe to the Pocket FM YouTube channel and press the bell icon for instant notification. Check out our channel for more such exciting shows.